Hello, singing friends. Welcome back to my channel. It's Miki here, your friendly neighborhood singing coach, coming at you 2 days before Halloween. Hi, singing and piano playing friends. Just wanted to remind you that I have some singing and piano courses that you can sign up for. The links are in the description box below. They are my VIP, very important pianists and performers learning groups, and I would love to have you as my student. Those groups have a great online library of content with self-paced lessons, and you get my feedback when you submit them. There's also a chat feature, so if you think of some burning singing question at 3 in the morning, you can reach out to me and I'll get back to you directly. There are webinars every month, and you'll be part of a community of learners so you can stay motivated and inspired by your peers. So I hope that you'll join, and I would love to be your teacher. Thanks so much. So this video today is a reaction request from one of my patrons, and he asked me to look at The Warning covering the Foo Fighters song, The Pretender, not the Jackson Browne song, which is what I initially assumed when I read the email. Apparently, The Warning is opening for the Foo Fighters in 2022, and they covered this song, which was on the Foo Fighters album Echo, Silence, Patience, and Grace that came out in 2007. So I had not heard this song before. I am a Foo Fighters fan. Obviously, I am aware of them. I was a huge Nirvana fan. So, once Dave Grohl started the Foo Fighters, I did listen to a few of their albums that came out shortly afterwards. But I know they've had a very long career, and I have not been keeping up with all of their material. I do like them. So I listened first to the Foo Fighters version of the song, and I thought it was very good. I really liked the mixing. I thought the vocals, especially in the beginning, were very present and raw sounding. And then I really like the chorus. I like the scansion of the rhythm of the words, and I like that it's essentially just one note that he's singing. So I thought it was a pretty rockin' song, and it definitely got pretty heavy at the end, almost like industrial sounding. So I really liked it. I thought it was a good song. I think it's an interesting concept. There's like an interesting twist at the end, in the chorus where it's like, what if you're the one who's pretending and I'm kind of like this like sleeper, anti-authority, anti-hero type of character. And I like that they're like a little bit abstract, so it's not so literal, so you can kind of read what you want into it. So that's all I'll say about that. Let's jump right in and listen to the Warning version. And it's kind of cute. They said that they came out of the basement to do this cover because I guess they record a lot of their songs in their basement. And, for those of you who don't know who the Warning are, they're 3 sisters and they're very young. And they basically blew up when they did a cover of Metallica's Enter Sandman on YouTube. And they've become a really tight band who I like a lot. And it's exciting because obviously they're kind of at the beginning of their careers still. So an opening for Foo Fighters is pretty freaking awesome, So it's a major accomplishment and very, very impressive. So let's check it out. This is The Warning covering the Foo Fighters song, The Pretender.
Pretend
pause it there for a moment so I don't get flagged. Obviously, the uninterrupted video will be in the description box below. So far, I really like this. The things that I like about it are, first of all, I think she's playing a very similar guitar to the Gibson that I have. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. That's just an aside. So one thing that I really like about this is obviously they're very young in this video. You can see, let's see if I get all their names right. Alejandra on bass looks very, very young. And it's funny because she's the youngest sister, I guess. And you know, when you're a kid, a couple of years makes a huge difference in your appearance and how just mature you present, you know, and she really looks like a little girl, which is quite charming. And then the other charming thing about this video is you can kind of hear Danny. She's like not so amazing at executing the guitar parts yet, you know, like she's doing a great job, but you can hear her kind of thinking about it, you know what I mean? And like when somebody's like been playing for a million years and it just sounds so effortless, it sounds very different than like when you're a kid and you've practiced something a lot and you can execute it well, but you can still kind of hear the effort that went into it. And then her voice also sounds very raw and untrained. And I think one of the things that I really liked initially about this band is their earnestness. You know, they do come across as very raw and real, and that like not slickness, you know, that they still sound, I don't want to say like amateurish because they're very good, but there's still something that's like innocent and unpolished about them in this video that I really like. And I think there are really nice things about her voice, even though it's not like super perfect technically yet. Like there is that rasp that she got on the chorus. And let's just say the earnestness of it comes across and is very appealing to me. The other thing is that Paulina is very strong right from the get-go, you know, and I think it's very appropriate that they're covering a Dave Grohl song since obviously he is a really hard-hitting drummer and so is she. So it makes sense that there's this like connection with their hard-hitting drum skills. It really comes across even from the beginning of the band. I've always been really impressed with her drumming. All right. So I think it's very good. I really like that chorus, how it jumps that beat on the third line, you know, where it goes da 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 da. I think that's very clever, the scansion. It's funny, I like this, you know, I like the harmonies. I think their voices go really well together. Obviously, the timbres are very similar because they are sisters, you know. I think it's more effective in the Foo Fighters one. And I think part of the thing that I wish was different about this is the mixing. So their voices are getting a little bit buried in the mix, and I would love to hear them more front and center. I do like that they're doing the 3-part harmony, but I think it takes away from like the aggression of the chorus. Like doing it in 3-part harmony makes it softer and like cuter and sweeter. But I think they're doing a really, really nice job. I would love on this part after the bridge where it gets really quiet and intimate, I think she could have gone more breathy and gentle, you know? And I think that's something that probably is developing more now. She has the power, she's got the rasp, she's got that raw, unbridled energy that I really, really like, you know, and her chest voice belt has always been like really, really strong, but I would love to see more of those pastel colors and hear some more like gentleness and intimacy and breathiness on this part. But I think it's quite good. It's really entertaining. Cool. So I think it's really entertaining. It's really nice to see girls doing this type of music, you know, and not shying away from stuff that's like this heavy. I love seeing their like intensity, you know, that's one thing that I always really, really love, just like the intensity of Danny's facial expressions. It's nice to hear the 3-part harmony because I don't always get to hear Alejandra's voice, you know, and I think they did a really good job with this song. I think it was a really kind of faithful cover that paid a lot of respect to the original and also brought something unique and interesting because they are 3 girls who are all harmonizing together, and it just brings like a different kind of fresh, earnest energy to the song. So I really enjoyed it, and it'll be cool to hear them open for the Foo Fighters and see what they do with this song live. So thank you for the suggestion. I hope that you enjoyed my reaction, and I'll see you guys here next time. Until then, take care. And of course, happy singing and have a wonderful Halloween. I hope you guys get to eat all of your favorite candy. Bye-bye.